They say light and shadow were never meant to coexist. But what if love demanded both? The Sun Kingdom once glowed with gold, its towers shimmering under skies that never knew night. But light, when unchallenged, blinds. And far beyond those borders, in a realm wrapped in mist and silence, the Shadow Court watched, waiting. For centuries, light and shadow waged wars, not for land, but for belief. One worshipped truth, the other, survival. And when the final battle came, the Sun Kingdom lost its crown and its faith. Her name was Elyra Selene, the last sun-blessed princess, the final spark of a dying empire. She stood before her mirror, wearing a gown spun from captured sunlight, her wedding gown. A treaty sealed not in peace, but in surrender. Her father's words echoed in her mind, "If you cannot win the war, marry it." So she agreed to wed Lord Kael Varyn, the Rune Lord of Shadows, the general who ended her world. But beneath her gentle smile, her heart burned with a single vow: I will kill him before he kills what's left of me. The carriage crossed the vale. Sunlight faded like a dying candle. The Shadowlands whispered, black trees bending like watchers, rivers flowing with starlight instead of water. And beyond it all rose the fortress of the Shadow Court, carved from obsidian and sorrow. Inside, courtiers bowed, graceful, silent, unsettling. Their eyes gleamed like mirrors of another world. At the throne stood Kael Varyn, tall, severe, marked by runes that pulsed faintly along his skin. A man made of restraint and ruin. He stepped forward. "Princess Elyra of the Sun," he said, voice like tempered steel, "welcome to your cage." She met his gaze, fearless, fiery. "I prefer to think of it as my battlefield." Days passed. Elyra studied him, the way he moved, the way silence bent around his presence. He never laughed. He never rested. But sometimes, when no one was watching, he looked at the stars like a man remembering something he lost. Rumors said he drained prisoners' light to fuel his magic. Others claimed he killed his own brother to gain the throne. And yet, when she wandered into the courtyard one night and found a wounded child, a servant, hiding his human skin beneath illusion, it was Kael who appeared first. He knelt, wrapped the boy in his cloak, and whispered, "No harm will come to you." Elyra watched, her heart shaking. "You protect humans?" she asked. He didn't answer, only looked at her with eyes that burned, not with hatred, but warning. "Not everything in shadow is evil, princess, but light can be cruel too." The court demanded appearances, a royal banquet filled with laughter made of venom. Elyra smiled, pretending. Kael sat beside her, a wall of silence. A Fey noble raised a glass. "To the Sun Princess, who brought light to our dark halls." Mocking laughter rippled. Elyra answered sweetly, "And to the shadows, for teaching us how low light can fall." Gasps followed. Kael hid a smirk. Later that night, he found her in the garden, surrounded by night-blooming roses. "You play a dangerous game," he said. "I was born in one." He stepped closer, moonlight cutting between them. Then play it wisely, because not all your enemies wear runes. Her pulse quickened. Are you threatening me? Protecting you. And for the first time, she didn't know which frightened her more. Weeks passed. What began as plotting became watching. What began as hatred became understanding. She learned he avoided the High Fae, his so-called allies, that the brutality they whispered about was an illusion. He executed no one. He destroyed records instead, rewriting the fates of humans and outcasts his ruler condemned. A rebellion, hidden in plain sight. She confronted him one night, dagger drawn, voice trembling. You're not the monster they say you are, and you're not the saint you pretend to be. Silence. He stepped forward, took the blade, pressed it against his chest. If killing me gives you peace, do it. But know this, I've already given everything to protect those who cannot fight back. The dagger fell. So did her guard. But peace never lasts in kingdoms built on lies. Her old court sent a letter, a single command. Kill him during the eclipse, and the Sun Kingdom will rise again. That same night, Kael showed her the truth. A hidden city beneath the fortress, filled with children, healers, and mortals living free under his protection. This is what the Shadow Court hides from its king. If he learns of them, he'll burn it all. Her hand shook. I was sent here to destroy you. Then destroy me, Elyra, but save them. She realized the cost of light and the mercy of shadow. Dawn never came. The eclipse began, the day when light and dark touched. The tyrant king discovered the rebellion. Armies rose. Kael stood before his people, ready to die for them. Elyra stepped beside him, her crown abandoned, her light burning fierce. Not this time, she said. You don't face him alone. The battle roared, fire and shadow colliding, magic tearing the sky. Kael fell, wounded by a rune forged from the tyrant's wrath. Elyra knelt beside him, tears mixing with blood. Stay with me. You were never meant for shadow. Then let me prove it wrong. She channeled her light into him, golden energy intertwining with his darkness. For a moment, night and day became one. The tyrant screamed as the fusion consumed him, and the world saw dawn again. Silence. Smoke cleared. The Shadow Court lay in ruins, reborn under a new sun. Kael breathed, barely. Elyra held his hand. The treaty was meant to bind us in hate. And it did, he whispered, until love broke it. They looked to the horizon, light and shadow blending softly across the sky. Perhaps the world was never meant to choose between them. Perhaps love was the bridge all along. He smiled faintly. Then let's walk it, together. Some loves are born of peace. Others are forged in war. But the rarest kind is born between light and shadow, where both learn to trust the other. If you believe even darkness deserves a second chance, hit subscribe and return tomorrow for another story that proves love can rewrite destiny.